After we found out that the ex-president is now a convicted felon, after having been convicted by a jury of his peers, unanimously 34 felony counts in that case, you would have expected him to release a statement. We have that for you here, and it's been a long time. I know a lot of you have been wondering, why is Jesse not doing the statement videos anymore? Well, here we are, the 1st of June, 2024, and we've got another one. The first one of the year, I believe. It's been about 6 months. So without further ado, oh, by the way, Donald Trump did make a little speech yesterday, 40 minutes, didn't take any questions. Looking great, by the way, Donald. You couldn't look any more disheveled, any more pathetic, you weakling. So without further ado, let's get to the statement here.
Statement by Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States of America.
And convicted felon. And convicted felon. And by the way, sorry to tease you like that, there actually is no statement other than his 40-minute rambling about George Washington and about kids going to school speaking languages no one's ever heard of. It was a nightmare. I do actually, though, have a statement, a brief video statement from the current sitting president of the United States who speaks eloquently and with respect about American justice. Donald Trump did post this, though. Very bizarre thing on Truth Social that I want to talk about. It's a panel with what appears to be 12 different screenshots of Donald Trump giving his 40-minute rambling, incoherent screed in Trump Tower, which is very weird and points to his bizarre insecurity. The former president of the United States of America is so insecure that he wants to remind you that all of these networks carried his speech. And of course they would. He's responding to now being the first convicted felon post-presidency. Of course they're going to carry the speech. In fact, one of them, looks like CBS News here, had actually cut away. And they have an anchor talking while he's rambling in the background. Very, very weird. But if you click the link there to donaldjtrump.com, of course, it leads to the grift. Here, you click, and it's never surrender, although he's surrendered and now convicted. Political prisoner, he's identifying as. He's a political prisoner, even though there has been no sentence set forth. That won't happen until June 11th. He's not a political prisoner of anything yet. He's not even been sentenced. He has no idea if he's going to get probation, if he's going to get a fine, if he's actually going to be a prisoner. We don't know yet, and neither does he. I'm a political prisoner. I was just convicted in a rigged political witch hunt. I did nothing wrong, telling the jurors that they didn't hear the evidence or are just liars. They raided my home, arrested me, took my mugshot, and now they've just convicted me. Crooked Joe Biden needs to get the message right here, right now, that his chances of a second term end today. Scroll down a little bit, but for that to happen, our immediate pushback must be so massive, it will go down in history. We must make Joe Biden regret ever coming after us. Before the day is over, I'm calling on 10 million pro-Trump patriots to chip in and say, I stand with President Trump. Apparently, in order to say I stand with President Trump, you got to give money. Which leads us to the next page, where he's asking for $20.24, 2024, $47, because he wants to be the 47th president of the United States, $100, $250, $500, $1,000, or the maximum $3,300. And if you try to click away, if you wondered, well, you just click away, right? This pops up. No, wait before you go. And he says this: no matter how many vicious lies and attacks they throw our way, President Trump will never surrender, except when he surrenders for his mugshots. Our country to the left's tyranny, but the Democrats will spend billions and billions of dollars to try to stop our movement, and we're counting on your support to finish what we started. Together we will dismantle the deep state, win back the White House, and save America in 2024. Unhinged, bizarre, because we all know, as Marjorie Taylor Greene let us know, the only thing Donald Trump is guilty of is patriotism. Here is Joe Biden's statement. He made a brief remark while talking about the new proposal in Israel and Gaza to stop the onslaught of the Palestinian people in Gaza. And he said this in a preamble to those remarks about what took place with Donald Trump's conviction. Watch this. I almost said, enjoy. Watch this.
Before I begin my remarks, I just want to say a few words about what happened yesterday in New York City. The American principle that no one is above the law was reaffirmed. Donald Trump was given every opportunity to defend himself. It was a state case, not a federal case, and it was heard by a jury of 12 citizens, 12 Americans, 12 people like you. Like millions of Americans who served on juries, this jury is chosen the same way every jury in America is chosen. It was a process that Donald Trump's attorney was part of. The jury heard 5 weeks of evidence, 5 weeks. And after careful deliberation, the jury reached a unanimous verdict. They found Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony counts. Now he'll be given the opportunity, as he should, to appeal that decision just like everyone else has that opportunity. That's how the American system of justice works. And it's reckless, it's dangerous, it's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict. Our justice system has endured for nearly 250 years. And it literally is the cornerstone of America, our justice system. The justice system should be respected, and we should never allow anyone to tear it down. It's as simple as that. That's America. That's who we are. And that's who we'll always be, God willing.
No one is above the law. What a sentiment that should be touted by a president of the United States. Donald Trump did indeed have an opportunity to put on a defense, and he did so. And it fell on ears that prized the evidence more than his testimony. Oh, he didn't testify. That's right. Remember, he had a choice to testify. He had a right to testify in his own defense. He chose not to. Everything Joe Biden said there is absolutely true. Donald Trump is besmirching, denigrating, disrespecting American justice because it fell in the way of consequence for him. That's what we got here, without doubt. And this guy, I hope, is sent packing to not be president of the United States again, ending democracy in the United States, ending democracy in our republic. And it's up to us. I'd love your input on this. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. You can also just leave a comment below that will trigger YouTube to share my content with new prospective viewers. And they probably would love the statement videos too, that I need to bring back. Donald Trump needs to help me out though and release more official statements. Follow me on social media. I am at Dollemore everywhere. I'd love to see you there. And I'll see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.